Let's check in with Wilson now. He's helping out with the Second Harvest Food Bank. Hey there.
Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. All right, Mike and I ran around. We got all the days of thunder out of our system. Good stuff. Listen, this is what's going on this morning. Wilson's World, we're hanging out with our good friends, the Hendrick Automotive Group. We're at Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet. Hendrick Cares is here. Christine is here with me. Well, first of all, for people to know, what is Hendrick Cares?
Hendrick Cares is Hendrick Automotive Group's corporate social responsibility program. And basically, it's putting the teamwork and the commitment to caring for others in action through our employees every day by caring for others in the community.
They got a lot of good people doing a lot of good stuff. We got a lot of them here. So listen, all these people we got here, all these volunteers this morning, you guys are partnering up with us with Second Harvest Food Bank, one of my most favorite charity groups here in town. What's going on today?
Today, this team is going to pack in under 1 hour 1,000 food sacks filled with food for children.
Is that right? 1,000? They didn't tell me. Is 1,000? Are you serious?
Yep, 1,000.
She's not just giving. Okay, go ahead. If we say it on TV, it's true. Seriously?
1,000 food sacks for.
Did you guys know it was 1,000? That's a lot of work. Okay, I'm sorry, Christine. Go ahead.
For kids in Title I schools here in Charlotte.
Yeah. Well, and in all seriousness, we've been out of these schools. We were just talking here off the air about this. Second Harvest Food Bank. This program they do really helps out some kids that whatever the challenge, whatever the situation, we just want to help kids, and that's what this is about. I love the heart logo. I love this stuff. I love Hendrick Cares. So we're going to do this morning. Okay, they're setting up outside. So when we come back here in just a little bit, we're going to be stuffing 1,000 of these packs here with food.
Yep.
We better get to work.
I know they can do it in under an hour.
I hope so. Well, listen, if it doesn't work, we got some pit crew guys. We can bring them down here. 48. Woohoo! Hey, listen, great stuff. We're going to have a link up to Second Harvest Food Bank, also Hendrick Cares. We're also, a little bit later, I'm going to tell you how you can help out Second Harvest Food Bank as well. I don't know why everybody's staying around. We got work to do. You guys ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. Wilson's World with Hendrick Cares this morning. Let's do this. More coming up. Hello, good morning, everybody. Wilson's World. Well, listen, we showed you all the volunteers. They are rocking and rolling out here. We got Mike with Second Harvest Food Bank. We're hanging out this morning with Hendrick Cares. For people just tuning in, what's going on right now, man?
We are making backpacks to go home with the kids on the weekends. Just a little bit of help for these families to get them through until Monday.
Yeah, and this is we've been out there when some of this has been distributed. This really is a big deal for these families, but now, I got to tell you, man, I've done a lot of the assembly line stuff and all that kind of thing. We're putting together, what, 1,000 bags?
We're going to do a little over 1,000 today in less than an hour, so they're going to crank it out for us.
Well, and I know you guys are watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, you need this kind of assembly line to get 1,000 bags together in an hour, don't you?
We really do. We really do. And school just started, so it's a perfect time for us to be out here making these packs. Yeah. We need to build up some inventory, and thank you to Hendrick Cares for being here today.
No, this is, I'm kind of thinking we might have this done in 45 minutes. I don't know. Now, listen, if there's other groups watching this is a great team building, just great community effort here. Really if other people want to get involved and help out or, do something similar to this, what should they do?
I think the best thing would be to go to our website, secondharvestmetrolina.org. There's links there where you can give money, time, you can come volunteer, you can help us make these backpacks, you can sort food, you just help us in any way that you can feed more families.
Yeah, well, and that's one of the things we love Second Harvest Food Bank on Wilson's World, WCCB Charlotte, because you guys, without these volunteers, you wouldn't be able to do what you do. You guys stretch. I think you guys would get like 7 pounds of food for $1 or something like that.
Absolutely.
So, and you're able to do that because of all the volunteers in the community really helping out. We'll have a link up to Second Harvest Food Bank and also Hendrick Cares on our website at WCCBCharlotte.com. This is really cool, and they're working hard out here this morning. This is quite the assembly line going on right here. This is great stuff. Again, we'll have links up at WCCBCharlotte.com. Wilson's World hanging out, Second Harvest Food Bank, Hendrick Cares. We'll have more coming up for you in just a bit. Hey, Wilson's World, we got a lot of volunteers out this morning with Hendrick Cares. We're hanging out, helping out Second Harvest Food Bank. We are stuffing bags of food. They're going to be distributing these to kids. So many volunteers. We're helping them stuff 1,000 bags this morning. I got to make sure I don't miss one of these cans. We'll tell you more how you can help. Wilson's World, Hendrick Cares, Second Harvest Food Bank. More coming up in just a bit. I got to get back to work here. Everybody, Wilson's World. We are at Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet right here in Independence Boulevard. Working hard already this morning. We're out with Hendrick Automotive Group, Hendrick Cares, and Second Harvest Food Bank. Todd is here with me right now. And yeah, we got all the volunteers out here. What are you guys doing?
We are packing these pouches up for food for the kids.
Yeah.
And we got some good stuff going on.
I love this because, these are packs that the kids can take on weekends, and these are kids that, for whatever reason, could really use some of this kind of stuff. I know raisins. Raisins always a good healthy snack.
We do. We've got raisins. See what else we got going on.
Oh, no. Spaghetti and meatballs. You can't beat you some of that right there. there.
That.
Chicken noodle soup. That's some good. So listen, we got some good food. Partnered up with Second Harvest Food Bank, some good nutritious food right here. Some fun snacks for them as well. For you to kind of be out here with Hendrick Cares and have all these people kind of teaming up, helping together, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel real good. It's good stuff to see everybody getting behind this, helping out, making this happen, and supporting the kids.
It's really good for that. Also, I love this too because you guys are all interacting. It's almost like this is kind of a team building thing as well.
It definitely is a team building thing for sure.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about Hendrick and Hendrick Motorsports, and it's like a NASCAR drill test.
It almost is. You guys are the NASCAR team, but it's a beautiful. No, I love this. Really, really great stuff. Big thumbs up to Hendrick Cares helping out Second Harvest Food Bank, and we've been out there in the mornings, where they've distributed these packs and with these kids. This is some really, really well needed stuff out there. Listen, and there may be somebody watching this, one of these other groups or business, whatever. And they're like, oh, wow, we'd love to do something like this, but we're not really quite sure how to do it or whatever. What would you say to those people?
Why don't you come help us out over at Hendrick?
Hey, well, listen, at Second Harvest, they love stuff like this, and groups coming together. I'm just saying, I'm impressed that you guys have gotten so many people volunteering on here. I don't want to put any pressure on any of the other people out there that might be watching this, but you guys really good work in the community. I don't know, maybe a little challenge right here has been issued with you guys really showing up large to help out the food bank. Listen, we're going to have a link up to Hendrick Cares and also Second Harvest Food Bank at WCCBCharlotte.com. We got to get 1,000 of these bags going. Let's go, people. You got time to lean. You got time to stuff a bag. Let's go. We're working hard out here. We got more coming up on Wilson's Roll in just a bit. Woohoo! We just dropped the hammer on the whole broadcast this morning. Chris is hanging out here with us. If you watched the start of the broadcast this morning, we talked about how Mikey and I, Mike behind the camera, most well-known thumb in all North America, we love Days of Thunder. One of your crew came out and gave me one of the City Chevrolet little shirts right here. I love the Days of Thunder. For people that don't know, we're at Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet. This is kind of the flagship. This is where a lot of that stuff started.
It is. Over 40 years ago, right here, this is where Hendrick Automotive Group started.
So we're going to get to all that. I'm all geeking out on that stuff. I love that. Days of Thunder. They got Cole Trickle's car, all that kind of stuff. Right here, this is kind of awesome as well. Hendrick Automotive Group, Hendrick Cares, kind of since that beginning here on Independence, giving back, being a part of the community, has just been part of the culture, is part of what y'all do.
That's right. For over 40 years now, it's always been a huge part of our culture here at City and at the Hendrick Automotive Group, doing whatever we can to give back to the community. And we hope to be able to provide a model that other businesses in the area can follow and take part in participating in these types of events all around Charlotte.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've partnered up with them, Hendrick Cares and Second Harvest Food Bank. You know, the Second Harvest Food Bank, near and dear to my heart. We've been out with them so many shows over the years. You guys are stuffing 1,000 bags of food this morning.
1,000 bags, and they're getting it done.
I got to tell you, I mean, when they started, I mean, they might have this done before we wrap up the broadcast here at 9 o'clock and everything. So for this coming out and donating the food, and you guys, and this isn't just a one and done kind of thing. You guys are partnering with them like all throughout the year. This is a big deal.
And it's big for our employees too. Our employees, you know, they work for a company that supports the community, that wants to give back to the community, and it's important to them. And to know that they can have the pride with having Hendrick on their name, knowing that they're part of a group that just wants to give back.
Hey, I mean, just for you as well, kind of, you know, leading the charge right here. It almost looks to me they're having a good time. They're cutting up, but it's almost a team building exercise as well.
It is. As the team comes together, we've got folks from other locations around the company.
Yeah.
We've got folks from front and back of the store. Everybody just kind of takes part in the busy day and gives back a little. It's huge.
So if there's somebody watching this, some small business, another company, a group, whatever going on, and they were thinking about doing something like this, as a manager here and all that kind of stuff, I think you'd highly recommend getting in.
Definitely, I'd encourage everybody to do these types of events. It brings your people together.
Yeah.
They're giving back. They take an immense amount of pride in it, and it's really good for our store.
Speaking of that, I think one of you guys are trolling Mike and I because they know we're geeking out over the Days of Thunder stuff. What in the world did you just put? They just built that. What in the world is this right here, man?
We've got our City Chevrolet racing truck. We got that just for you guys out here.
Oh, Lordy. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Mikey. Look at Mikey. You know, Mikey's into it. He just turned around and goes, forget whatever Wilson's talking about. I'm going to go show the truck.
He's drooling a little bit.
No, he ain't doing it. Listen, great stuff. We're at City Chevrolet this morning. Hendrick Cares, great stuff. We'll tell you more about it coming up here in just a little bit. I got to find the keys to this truck over here. We got more coming up on Wilson's World in just a minute. Who's got the keys? Wilson's World. I am having a really good time this morning. hanging out with good car people and trucks and stuff, and Hendrick Cares this morning, Hendrick Automotive Group, Second Harvest Food Bank. You know, we feature Second Harvest Food Bank all throughout the year. Mike is here with us this morning. Hendrick Cares partnered up with you guys. How many bags are we stuffing this morning?
We're going to stuff over 1,000 backpacks this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And for people that don't know, this food is going to go where?
This food is going to go all over 19 counties, but mainly here in Charlotte to our high-need schools. They go home on Fridays. They help the families over the weekend.
Yeah. This is kids that these are going to be going home with kids that for whatever reason, we didn't really care. Whatever's going on, we just want to make sure they got some food where a situation that they may not have some good nutritious food for a couple of days. Yeah. This really does fill that gap right there. And that's kind of what Second Harvest Food Bank is all about, just helping people good stuff. I do have to say, getting this many volunteers, I am impressed, man, because this assembly line, they're rocking and rolling this morning.
Rocking and rolling. We know the kids eat well when they're at school.
Right.
You know, they have breakfast, they have lunch at school. But over the holidays, the weekends, that's where this food comes in.
That's where the gap comes in right there. It's good nutritious food, some good snacks right here. So really, really great stuff. This is a great team building exercise as well. You heard Chris talking about that. Any other groups out there, any other volunteers, your church groups, your neighborhood associations, whatever, if they want to get something like this
please
going,
come help us. Please.
I will say this, Second Harvest Food Bank can't do what they do without volunteers.
Absolutely. Please go to the website, secondharvestmetrolina.org. There's tabs there. You can donate money, you can donate food, you can donate your time. We need your help to feed more families.
Yeah, this is really, really great stuff. We're going to have a link up to Second Harvest Food Bank at WCCBCharlotte.com. Also have a link up to Hendrick Cares. Some really, really great stuff right there. So, you know, Mike, I don't know how long you've been here. You know, Mikey and I behind the camera, we're two Charlotte guys who've been here a long time. Days of Thunder, man, is such a huge thing for us. We're both Hendrick guys, like 48 and all that kind of stuff. But Days of Thunder, man, there's so many great lines in Days of Thunder.
Absolutely.
You know, Robin's racing.
Robin is racing.
You know, you got to love that one. Just, you know, drive through the line. Don't pit now. I'm eating an ice cream. You know my favorite line from the movie, though?
No, I don't. What is it?
Drop the hammer.
Drop the hammer.
Drop the hammer. You guys are dropping the hammer on hunger. See what I did there?
Dropping the hammer on hunger. It's a good one.
I think I'm going to drop the hammer.
I'm going
to drop the hammer right now. I'm going to drop the hammer right now. Come on, I'm doing it. Let's do it, Mikey. Come on, I got to do this. We're dropping the hammer. We're dropping the hammer right here. Oh, Lordy. Oh, my gosh. This thing is huge right here. I'm in the...
Where you going?
Back up, Chris.
Where are you going?
I'm dropping the hammer, Chris.
No.
I'm dropping the hammer. Hey, big thanks to City Chevrolet, Hendrick Cares for having us out this morning. I'm out. Days of Thunder. Drop the hammer, Mikey. Woo-hoo! Oh, look out. Get out of the way. Oh, how do I get out on Independence?